All right, so while we're talking about offer, let's stay there for just a moment because we said that the students should be able to understand what was said or what was done
Yeah.
to induce you to enter into the contractual
Yes, to
relationship.
accept your offer.
Right. So while we're there, let's talk about what happens. Anytime you have an offer, first of all, you want to make sure that you have an offer. And when you think about an offer, again, think about what was said, what was done, because you may get a flyer or circular from Walmart or from your local supermarket or from any place. Does that mean you have an offer? Not necessarily, because an offer is one where the offeror has a serious intent, and that's what you want to think about. And it sounds subjective, but it's not quite subjective because we're talking about the objective theory. To a reasonable person, does the offeror have a serious intent to really be contractually bound? I dare say when you get a flyer from Walmart or your local supermarket, those people don't have a serious intent to be contractually bound. So when you walk into the supermarket and get 3 pounds of bananas for 99 cents, yeah, they may feel like they're obligated to sell, but do you have a contractual relationship? The answer is
No,
no.
that's just an advertisement, and actually they're inviting you to come in and make them an offer. So when you come up and say, "I want to buy these 3 pounds of bananas for 9 cents," then they can actually say no.
Right. And it may be different if my 150-pound Rottweiler is missing in my community and I'm saying, hey, I'm posting signs, a $500 reward to the person who returns my Rottweiler. And in that case, I'm making an offer because I have a serious commitment to be bound.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to think about, did the person really make an offer? So you get over that hurdle, and once you have an offer out there, think about what could happen. The offer really can be revoked. I can revoke my offer
But
anytime.
only before I accept
Accept it.
it.
That's right. And that's the rule you have to remember. My offer can be revoked any time before accepted. If I ask for a return promise, before he gives me his promise, I can say, oh, Sam, I changed my mind. An offer can be rejected. That means as soon as I make the offer to him, it's
I
in his
say
court.
no. I say no. He asked me, do I want to buy something for a certain price? I say no. Now I could say he could say 500. I could say 300. That would be a counter offer. So
Right.
now the thing about the counter offer is it knocks the original offer off the table.
That's right.
So 500, 300. He says no. I say okay, I'll do it for 500. Do we have a contract at that point in time? No, because the original 500 is off the table.
Off the table.
So he would have to respond to my latest offer, which would be the 500. He probably would, but no, it's not a contract until he does something. So remember, counter offers knock the original offer off the table.
Right. So with respect to an offer, then think about it. You could have either acceptance, you could have
Rejection,
you could have revocation, or you could have a counter offer.
counteroffer,
And you have to be very careful and very succinct and precise as you're evaluating
the
this.
language between the parties.
Yes. What happened to the offer? That's very important for you to remember. All right?
Yes.
Okay, so you have the two big pieces for right now. You have consideration that we talked about, and then you have the agreement piece, the offer and acceptance. Why don't we talk about, now that we have offer and acceptance, and consideration, we won't deal with capacity and legality. It just really means legality. You're in a contractual relationship for something
That
that's
is
legal.
Yes, and capacity just means that the two parties into the agreement have the uh, legal ability to do so. In other words, they can't be crazy, they can't be drunk. Well,
Or
drunk
incapacitated.
yes.
Yeah, or so far drunk or incapacitated to the point that they don't understand what's going on. All right, and so that's really what capacity and legality are about. We're going to take another quick break, and we're going to come back and we're going to talk about what happens when there is a breach of contract, because that's very important for you to be able to evaluate. All right.